All right, everybody. I'm ready for some. I'm ready for some lawmaking because you're watching Horrible Games Winter Wasteland, and coming up right now is our next runner, ellieceraptor, with Judge Dredd, Dredd versus Death, with some wonderful commentators. So whenever you're ready, introduce yourself, introduce your crew, and take it away.
Hello, internet people of the internet. I am ellieceraptor. With me is Black Death Doom, also known as BDD. Say hi.
How's everyone doing?
Also, we have Bullets.
Hi, I am heavily featured in this video game.
Yes.
Many bullets.
So today I'm going to be showing you Judge Dredd, Dredd vs. Death, which is a special video game. We're going to be doing Jerry, which is basically any percent, but we watch all the cutscenes because they are great. But yeah, without further ado, I'm going to give you a countdown, and then we're going to start in... okay, basically after we dismiss this one. Alright, in 3, 2, 1, go!
Look, have fun.
Woo! Alright.
So this is called a cutscene.
Don't skip cutscenes.
Yep, don't skip. Yeah, basically, I have my commentators here just for the sake of shouting at me to not skip cutscenes.
Yes, this is the one thing I was paid to do. And if I don't do it correctly, then I don't get paid.
I don't think.
Wait, you're getting paid?
No.
I don't think anybody's getting paid here, quite frankly, except for Heartland.
Exactly.
True.
Be sure to donate and make sure that the animals are properly cared for. For wonderful
So why
cause.
does this building look like Godzilla's mouth?
It's an eagle. It's justice.
I mean, when you think about Mega City, I doubt the architects had a function in mind.
It's mega.
Very true.
It is very
Don't you
mega.
need like a Batman type place to look ominously out into the city and talk about, you know?
Alright, so this is Judge Dredd. It is a first-person shooter with some pretty unique hooks. So basically, the first thing that you need to do is to break up this protest. And while you are the law, the game's concept of keeping the law is a little bit loose. Since we're playing on the easiest difficulty, hold on. This is a little bit. Alright, good.
Time to fall with style.
Sure, I got it.
Right
Yeah,
out of bounds.
the game is very, say, cavalier about basically fulfilling your civilian quota when you have them for the missions. So yeah, we're not very good. We're not very good law keepers. That's a bit
Very
of a
cavalier
jump.
about physics and, you know,
Yes, this game
floating through
has
the air.
insanely broken physics. Not only in that what I just did, which I will explain in a moment, but also because I'm going to get stuck on everything. And you're going to
Skip the
see me.
cutscene.
Don't skip. Good. But yeah, what you saw me doing there was whenever you open the main menu, you basically reset your you reset your falling speed. So you basically stop falling. And the way cutscene. These are not zombies, by the way. They are vampires.
Yes. Can't use their pointy teeth.
It's a spooky video game. It's a secretly horror game.
Undead.
Undead.
That was a really nice, like, turnaround with his foot, even with the boot. It was
Yeah.
actually kind of impressive.
He's a soccer pro.
Like, he's not a very good lawman, but at least he has some skills. Oops, didn't mean to shoot.
It was his second career choice.
Yeah.
Really, as a kid, he wanted to be a soccer player or football
Indeed.
player, depending on where you are.
Yeah. But yeah, basically the game, the way the game handles falling, like fall damage, etc., is that the longer you fall, the more damage you take, and if you fall for a certain amount of time, you instantly die. So to avoid that, like in the many sections where we are going to be skipping things by falling long distances, we're just going to keep opening up the menu, and yeah, that's going to let us do magical things. Oh gosh, you have to be careful not to shoot the civilians, because that's not good. Yeah, so the game has a couple of unique mechanics. One of the primary ones is that you have basically a law meter, which, well, as you do law things, where's, oh, there it is. Law things like arrest perpetrators, or accidentally hurt civilians, etc. It's going to go up and down, and if it reaches 0, or like if it runs out, you fail the mission instantly. So it's a balance between, you know, actually doing law and not doing law. So we're going to balance that. Yeah, that was the first mission.
Oh.
Yeah, it's cutscene soon.
I just want to say that after seeing that first enemy pop up, I think I have an idea as to what this is going to detail. And, hoo boy, as a Castlevania runner, I am very much ready.
You ain't seen nothing yet. But yeah, this is the second mission. We are going to the penitentiary because there's been a breakout, or there is a riot, and things are not going great.
I'm to lay the law down.
They really like building shaped like animals in this game.
If you've got to do law, where else to go? Except prison. There's a good example of me getting stuck on the world. Because physics are broken. Okay, this level has some very good examples of damage boosting. Basically, you have a very limited jump height, but if you shoot with the explosive ammo at your feet and jump at the same time, you will boost your jump height, and that is very useful for getting up high places for some skips. And we're going to be doing a very big, very significant damage boost a little bit later. And this part is a little bit annoying. So there are going to be a couple of rooms here with some enemies we have to kill, and these, your fellow police officers, are kind of idiots, and if they run in, it gets really annoying. So just gotta have to keep shooting them until we hear until he says, come on. There we go, vampires come. That means that we have cleared this room. To the next one. Shooting. Amazing ragdolls. Alright, that line means that we cleared that. So yeah, one of the pretty awesome things about this game is the weapon, the gun that I'm using is actually pretty cool. It's basically one gun with several firing modes. And hold on. Okay, so this is the big damage boost. So there are basically 2 stages of damage boosting in this game. There's like you have a shield, you have health, and you have a shield. The shield regenerates, and you basically jump higher if you damage boost when your shield is out. So I shoot I shoot at the ground once to remove the shield, and then I do another damage boost to reach over, to make it over there to go out of bounds and skip a pretty significant chunk. But yeah, this gun, I think it's called the Lawgiver, if I'm not mistaken. It has 6 or 7 different firing modes, and I'm just going to be using 2 of them because the others are completely worthless. So I'm going to be using HiG, which is the explodey ammo that I've used for damage boosts and for exploding things, making things ragdoll amazingly. And we're going to be using armor piercing, which is very good for precision shooting and when you can't have collateral damage. Alright, fun thing about this place, you have to kill the vampires, but we don't have to kill the vampires if they are on fire. For whatever reason, the vampires that are on fire, you can completely ignore them.
Oh, fire, it's fine.
Yep.
The fire will get to him.
You know, we all know that being on fire makes you not important to video games or something. Alright, we're basically done with this level. Yes, had to run. Oh yeah, forgot to mention. You see me strafe running. Strafe running just like in a lot of first-person shooters. Because this is definitely... Gosh, I'm confused, sorry. You may see me get lost, run the wrong direction every now and then. That's because this game is... It's a little bit... Its levels are a bit maze-like, so... Oh yeah!
We'll get there eventually.
Alright, I have to show one thing. Come on. Catch fire. No, not. So, basically you can catch fire, and this is what I'm currently burning, and this is what it looks like. It's beautiful.
Why did they think
It's
this was a
beautiful.
good idea?
It's great.
Why?
It's, yeah. You have incendiary bullets with the as an ammunition type, but it's useless. But yeah,
We want to make sure the player is not going to miss that they're on fire.
Oh yeah, this is
Let's
the
make
best
the entire
cutscene.
screen fire.
Yep, this is the best cutscene in the game, so I'm not gonna talk.
That face.
Oh, it's not over yet.
Apparently,
This is a real
Outlast
game?
has. Apparently, Outlast has not left the cutting floor.
Oh boy.
Drock indeed. So yeah, those were the oh yeah, this is also really good. Also, hey, you may have recognized that.
Dredd, we've lost radio contact with a squad of side judges in Sector 13 docks. They were tracking the dark judges.
You may notice that there's a certain beverage being heavily featured in this level. Because for whatever reason, a certain company thought this was the game that they wanted to cut a brand deal with. Yeah, Dredd, I don't think they hear you. I don't think they hear you.
I mean, I'm pretty sure movie characters have a tendency to talk and hear people over gunshots, but you're not wrong.
Indeed. So yeah, this is another level where you have to balance shooting. There are a lot of people to arrest. Wait, where? Sometimes it's awkward interacting with things. Oh yeah, you may see me. You may see me like arrest people when I'm reloading or like punching. That's because animations cancel each other out. So when I'm busy with one animation, like if it's not good, you skip a pretty long animation of him like handcuffing the person, And since you have to do that a fair bit, it saves a pretty good amount of time.
Blessed time save.
Oh yeah, this
It gives you wings.
gives you. And as we see, so there are eagles, and eagles have wings, and that is the law. So it makes sense.
I've seen what we've done before. We don't need wings. We've broken the laws of physics, anyways.
Yeah, the crime is physics.
You just need the pause menu. It's fine.
Red Bull, it gives you the law.
Exactly. You have to keep that energy up if you want to be able to keep the law. You have to do law. You have to have energy, and what better way to do it but with a cool and refreshing Red Bull in stores now. Yeah, so this is basically just a long running sequence. Oh yeah, but strafe running, it's not quite as severe as, say, System Shock 2. It's not a, it's not adding both, like, the running animation of strafing and running forward. Basically, it's I think it's like 17% faster, but you know, it adds up. But yeah, if there's anything you want to say, there's not really too much going on for a little
Don't
bit.
skip any cutscenes. Whatever you do.
Just the usual casual blowing things up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
there's
just shoot it.
there's a. You can go out of, like, it's tiny out of bounds here, but it's really tricky because physics. Basically, just walk on the, like, up here on the wall there. It's like you just, like, shorter path. Okay, let's see if I can get this shot. There is. Nope. Oh, nope, I didn't get it. You have to destroy that thing, and you can, if you jump and aim properly, you can, like, blow it up sooner, which is faster because you don't have to wait for the door to open. These laser dudes can actually hit you harder than expect. Alright, so this is the other level. We have to arrest the cult leader. But you have grenades. Grenades are, like, basically just like gas grenades that disperse crowds or, like, make them choke. So instead of fighting him, you just throw a grenade and he chokes and you arrest him. And that's that. That's that level.
Law.
Law! I did law! I did law things.
Alarm meter's going up.
Yeah. So the next level is fun because we're going to be having the first instance of dealing with the AI of NPCs. Oh, yeah, cutscene first. This is a good cutscene. Escalators are hard. I can relate to this.
The problem with the vampires is they don't follow the law.
And that's why we have to. That's why we have to arrest them with explosive bullets. All right, so this game, I would argue this game fits all three things. It is a horror game because it has undead. It is a bad game because, well, it's a gloriously bad game. So it fits that, and also it is a commentary on consumerism, you know, which fits the Christmas theme. So,
Hey, that's good enough for me. And I know I love my so bad it's good games.
oh yeah, like this game is jank. It is jank personified. But it is a lot more. It is actually a fun game, and it's a really fun speedrun. And this is. There's a lot of just navigating corridors here. Okay.
Rip that announcer, lady.
Yeah. A moment of silence for the announcer lady. Alright, see. There's a cool little damage boost here. Let's see if I can get it. Hey, I actually got it. Nice. Skips having to like navigate around. All right, so as I mentioned, the game is pretty cavalier about you know, actually you rescuing civilians. Levels that have civilians have a it has a minimum requirement, and the AI is so bad that we're going to save them bare minimum because it's faster and we don't have to deal with the AI. So instead of just outright shooting them with sleepy bullets so they go to sleep, we let the not zombie, the undead deal with them. Alright, so these are the lucky ones. These are the ones that we are actually going to save. And if we're lucky, maybe we'll see a wonderful example of the AI breaking here. Alright, so these three, they have a bit of a predilection for getting stuck on the way out. We will see if they actually follow. 2, 1, 2. Alright, they actually followed. Yay! Truly, this one is blessed.
Pretty blue eyes, beautiful cheekbones. AutoSum's ugly clinic change all that. You want ugly? AutoSum can get you.
This game is wonderful. Satire. This game follows the comic that Judge Dredd is based on a lot closer than any of the movies. All right, so there we go. Nice. That was really quick. Sometimes they just don't want to be eaten by zombies for some reason, and that gets annoying.
Who wouldn't want to be eaten by a zombie?
I know, right? It's fun! It's fun! Oh, wait, sorry. Not zombies. I don't think they're ever referred to as zombies in the game. I may be wrong. If you get the objective marker there, you have successfully saved all the civilians. Alright, don't skip cutscene.
Hey, 4 out of 100, not bad.
I mean, look at all the civilians there on screen. Obviously, I saved a lot of people. Oh yeah, the plot basically, somebody released the Dark Judges. The Dark Judges are basically from another dimension where life itself is a crime. So basically anything that's alive is breaking the law, and that's not good. So they sentence everybody alive to death, and that's not good. So we have to, there are 4 Dark Judges that we are going to have to deal with, and they are 4 very epic boss battles. But we'll get to that. This level is only notable for 2 reasons. One is that it's the only level where there's a route divergence between this category and any percent, because there's a cutscene in the middle of this level that we would otherwise skip in any percent. And the other thing that makes it notable is that this level has the biggest skip in any percent or versus death, because you basically just fall down the side of the entire building down to the exit. You just jump off the edge and you just pause your speed for 15 seconds, and then you reach the end and you finish the level. And we get to experience the fun maze of running through this place. The incredibly excitingly decorated and rendered internal. Yeah. Basically, I have to destroy 3
cutscene in.
Yes, there's a cutscene here, and it's a really good cutscene as well, so we definitely don't want to skip that. It's easy to get lost in this game. Right, one more.
Look at the map, it's fine.
Exactly. Oh yeah, for some reason that is the only door in the game where you actually have to use to open it. Most other doors, pretty much every other door you have to, opens automatically, but that one does not. Alright. So, cutscene.
The famous Judge Dredd. What brings you here? Icarus, I'm shutting this this facility down. It doesn't matter. The serum is perfected. I have discovered the key to immortality. No one can stop me now.
Also, he stabbed himself with the wrong end of the syringe. Just saying.
Syringes in the future are just different.
And also, that is a absolutely amazing one-liner. Alright, so that was Dr. Dick Icarus, who, if you would like listening to the game audio, it's been like running a thing called the Pet Regeneration Project or something. Basically brings pets back to life. And yeah, he's now used it to he used it to make himself immortal. So surprise, surprise, the mad scientist did not intend for it to like be for pets. Oh gosh, that's a good example of me getting lost. Oh yeah, basically, if you were to do any percent, you would fall down to the area where that we just ran through. And this doesn't have a cutscene, so don't worry. For some reason, that jump vexes me.
This is my city, perps. I am the law.
I am the law.
Hurry, Dredd! You need to find the computer mainframe that controls the elevator.
Roger that.
Oh yeah, we're done with arresting people, by the way. We've basically done all the law we need to do for the rest of the game. So I hope you enjoyed it. Game is
No
kind
more
of...
law.
Okay, I'll arrest her.
Oh, there we go.
Yep, I'll arrest her.
Thank you.
Just for you people. Just
I was
because
worried.
you have to law.
We've got trouble.
I have no mouth and I must law.
Hospital. Get to the H-Wagon ASAP.
There's no way to land around here. It's just too tight.
No comment.
Business plaza. We'll have to pick you up there.
For some reason, these people
To your location.
give up. It's very nice of them. Maybe they want to be arrested, actually. Maybe I'm being a bad person by not arresting them. Hmm. I'll arrest her. Okay.
Woo!
And that is the end of this level. Alright. Next level is the worst level in the game. Because this is where we really need to... This is where we... The level where we most have to deal with civilians. Oh, the art style.
Judges, they're zombies.
Oh yeah, okay, there are zombies. Huh.
Zombies and vampires.
And gravity.
Mortis is in there somewhere. We've managed to seal off the floors below.
All exits are covered.
Mortis is not leaving this building.
You got that right.
The one-liners in this game. Pretty good. Alright, so again, there's a minimum quota of civilians we have to rescue. You have to basically lead into these things, the quarantine things. So these are two of the lucky ones, so I'm just going to save them. Come on. Alright, watch this one. That's a zombie. Alright, those are the easy ones to rescue. Oop. As you can see, I'm getting turned around a bit.
Come with me. Follow me. Follow me.
Alright,
Follow
so...
me.
You know, hey, they can follow me if they want to. You know, let's just keep our fingers crossed for them. I'm sure they'll be fine. Maybe, hey, so... They don't... They're obviously not very smart, so I don't know. Zombies like brains, and they don't really. They seem to be a bit lacking in that department, so I'm sure they'll be fine. So okay, 2 people that survived this long. Alright, so if we're lucky, none of them like get stuck on the way.
That seems like a big ask.
It really is. This zombie is not ready to do it. I'm gonna punch it.
You're my hero.
Alright, so nope. Oh wow,
hero.
didn't get stuck. Let's see if you get. What? Oh, there we go. That's an NPC that got stuck. Alright. Sorry, I was shooting the zombies. I apologize. Sorry. I think that's the last last civilians we have to deal with. So that's good. Alright, so at the end of this level is the first Dark Judge fight, and it is so epic. It is so awesome. So get hyped for that.
Ooh, time to kick some butt.
Oh, that's not. Oops! I think I accidentally shot my co-worker there. Sorry. Alright, so instead of running around there and going up the stairs, okay, maybe not. There we go. We're just going to jump up here. And alright, so the boss, yeah. So the boss room is right up here. Yep.
Greetings, Dredd.
So this is Judge Mortis, and sorry, I was just joking. So instead of fighting him, we are just going to be destroying these 5 things. Come on. And we're going to turn this thing, and we're done. That was the epic boss fight. Alright, good. You didn't get stuck.
Easy.
Easy.
Judge Mortis? Where's Judge Rigger?
No, that's
Next
in
level.
the sequel.
Yeah. There we go.
I skipped the cutscene. I'm an idiot. Sorry. Alright,
Damn
run
it
invalid.
down.
I apologize.
Reset.
We have enough time,
Dang it.
right?
I was hoping that I wasn't going to do it. But yeah. I did the same thing the last time I ran this. I skipped another cutscene. This is the next. This is Judge Infernus.
It's okay, they're in fire, so they don't count, remember?
It's true.
I remember that. I was paying attention.
Good. You passed the test.
Hooray, what do I
BDD,
get?
you are on notice.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Don't skip the next cutscene then.
Alright, so the epic boss fight here is actually because it's made of fire, just activate the activate the sprinklers, which forces it up to here, and get second things, and we're just going to interact with. There we go. Hey, the shortest level in the game.
Is this like his own place, or did he like come here?
This is
his own place.
This is the Smokatorium. I believe in the game fiction also this is pretty brutal. In the universe, I think smoking is illegal except for in dedicated places called the Smokatoriums. I think that's what it is. I don't really know the Judge Dredd lore all that well.
It just seems like an odd place to go when your only weakness is sprinklers. There's a lot of sprinklers there.
Hey, it
Like
is
a dozen.
Judge Infernus, not Judge Smart, okay?
It's true. Is that next game as well?
No, I don't think. I think they cancelled that game.
I don't know why. This one must have done great.
I mean, hey, it had a Red Bull sponsorship, so obviously. This level has some. It has a pretty damage boost, and it has an elevator cycle, which let's see if we. I'm pretty bad at hitting that. Alright, so basically we shot those two zombies to rescue those two people up there, and you don't really have to do anything, you just like run past them, and you get the security pass, which you need to get down here to activate this. Shoot some zombies here if you want to.
They seem a bit lost.
I mean, as you may have noticed, I get lost all the time, so it's easy in this game.
Ellie, are you a zombie?
Do you want me to be a zombie?
Deafening silence.
I can
It
neither
speaks for
confirm. I can
itself.
neither confirm nor deny my zombiehood. Alright, so this is basically like 4 or 5 sections where you shoot one zombie, or sorry, one vampire. You wait for a door. You shoot one vampire. Wait for a door to open, and you shoot another one. Yeah.
I like this game design.
Yeah. Also, yeah, this level has about 58,000 doors that we get to walk through, so be excited for that. Oh yeah, this guy likes blocking. Alright, so I doubt that we got the cycle here. Nope, it just, yeah.
Oh, it's on a cycle too.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
it's that elevator that's on a cycle. But we missed it. Like, if you make it there fast enough, you catch it down, so you don't have to wait.
Well, that's a nice elevator.
So we got a one of the trickier damage boosts. Up. And we go through a door, so we can go through a door, so we can go through a door, so we can go through a door.
Hell yeah.
And there's a damage
Heard you like
boost.
doors.
Actually, I don't like doors. This game is cruel and makes us go through doors. But yeah, that was the damage boost. It's like deceptively tricky. And instead
That's
of
pretty
going,
sketchy.
yeah, instead of going over all the walkways. Oh yeah, doors. You can go through doors. You can go through doors. So you can go through a door. 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 So you can go through a door to a cutscene.
Oop. We've gone
That is-
from Kool-Aid to... Or we went from Red Bull to Monster now. In terms of what's in
Delicious
this plant.
monster. Spooky. Right. Very kind of him to shoot a zombie in the cutscene, so we don't have to do it ourselves. Yeah, that was Judge Death, which is, you know, as you may have inferred from the title of the game, the main bad guy. And we can't defeat him, so I guess this is the end of the run. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.
Final
Oh yeah,
boss?
this is actually pretty savage.
Whee!
Random slow-mo.
Anderson to Dredd, do you copy?
Right here. Death is escaping into the Undercity.
Run. Judge Fear is down here somewhere too.
Down there already? We gotta stop him.
Think I'm doing, Joe. Get down here.
Alright. The Undercity. This is probably the most boring level of the game. It's except for the very end. The very end is actually great. And you will see why. But beyond that, it's just running, so basically if there's anything you want to plug, this level is great for it.
Control, this is Dredd. Control.
All right. Well, let me see right here because let me just check a couple of things first.
Sounds good.
I would like to say though that this game has been quite the experience so far. As someone who's definitely heard of the Judge Dredd series and has actually seen a little bit of the later on movie, like the most recent one, simply called Dredd, I believe it was called. Yeah, this is definitely a very interesting side of the main man for sure.
Yeah, I haven't seen like this Stallone movie. I haven't seen the Indian movie, but I imagine it's pretty much just this.
Yeah, I mean, we are talking the law here. But with that said, I would like to remind you all that you're watching Horrible Games Winter Wasteland, and we're here to raise money for the Heartland Animal Shelter, and that you can type in !donate if you'd like to get our donation link. Of course, if you feel like you would like to donate to our charity directly, we also have !wishlist, which will take you to their page and is a perfectly understandable way to donate to the Heartland Animal Shelter as well. But I'd like to remind that if you need another reason to donate, just remember you can write off the amount on your taxes, as they are a 501c3 organization. No matter what, though, we appreciate you all for being here to support this wonderful charity. And I'd also like to extend a special thanks to our runners for also making this happen.
Yeah, sorry. This is the boss fight. It's an actual boss fight. With this he like this. Yeah, Judge. Oh, I don't think I've ever managed to do that before. But yeah, actual attacks, and you're supposed to shoot him. But basically, what I'm just going to try to do here is move to this edge. What the heck are you doing over there? And going to get close, and I am going to run over here, and if we did it right, it's just going to run off the edge, and yeah, that's how you defeat him.
That's the final boss.
It's not the final boss. But yeah, do you remember to donate? It's for a wonderful cause, and huge shout out to the staff and the host and the runners for making it a wonderful event with all the high quality and all the jump scare, all the horror, and all the Christmas. Yes, this is the last level of the game, and it has two pretty iffy skips. One of which might take me a couple tries, but hey, we'll see how it goes. So this is basically an arena where you have to, it constantly spawns skeletons. You have to shoot, and then this barrier opens, but instead of doing that, we're just gonna jump around it. And okay, this is a pretty... see, ooh, got a first try. Yeah, that's also another arena. But instead of like actually doing the arena, you just damage boost and you curve around the outer edge there. It's really precise. Alright, so yeah. I'm going to shoot these because they have a weapon, and this is the only time where you use a weapon that is not the lawgiver. And it's going to it just makes dealing with these a little bit easier. Alright, there we go. Alright, so this is the last level, or this is the final boss of the game. And cutscene first.
What are you doing to the side, Judge? I've stopped you before, creep. What makes you think you'll get away with it this
He's part snake, by the way, if you didn't notice. the one-liners.
It's a weird looking crab.
Indeed. Yeah, this is the last boss, and if you wanted any kind of epic boss fight in this game, sorry, this game's just that great. Hey, you can shoot him all you want. He's invincible, so what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to just run up to these 3 people being held, and you just hold your use button. And you keep your fingers crossed that skeletons that keep spawning don't decide to, you know, block them and punch them. Alright, so that's basically it. You just have to wait for these 3 to get here, and yeah, let's see. Okay, well, sometimes they decide that, no, I'm just gonna stop here for a little bit. I'm just gonna take a knee. Alright, so you know, you could just hang out. You could just hang out here, and
Nice place for a picnic.
Yeah. You want to join it for
Doing a
that?
very interesting
Alright,
hug.
so that is the final boss fight, and you just have to wait for the cutscene to start. And time is when the last cutscene ends. So I will let you know when that is. But that's the game. We have, well, okay, we are about to destroy that weird crab thing and recapture Judge Death, and yeah, basically we have brought law to the lands. I don't remember this cutscene. Alright, so there's one more cutscene. After this, it is time.
Just eliminated the last of the vampires for Sector 5. Regen infestation is over.
Good work, Dredd. Rest assured that we're stepping up security on the Dark Judges.
What about Anderson?
Containing Judge Death's essence was...
Just watching the background.
It's wonderful.
Thank you very much.
It's a beautiful game.
You weren't worried about me, were you?
Control the Dredd.
Dredd is so confused about the feelings he's feeling right now.
On my way, Control. Dread out.
Alright, time is soon. I don't remember exactly when, but it's very soon. Be ready. And time. Woo! All right.
GG.
GG. Thank you. So that was Judge Dredd. Jerry, unfortunately, I skipped one cutscene, so it's not valid. Not a valid run. But I'm always happy to show this game because it is not a great game, but it's actually it's fun to play, and it's a legitimately fun and easy to learn speed on. So if you want to check it out, yeah, it's totally worth it. There's a guide by Dr. T-Chops, the custodian of this game, the legend himself. If you want to learn it, there's some outdated strats, but you get the gist of the game. But yeah, that's basically it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and enjoy the last few hours of the marathon. Thank you everybody for being here.
Don't do crime.
Don't do crime indeed, and thank you so much for lending us a little look at this very interesting game for sure. And coming up next is Shovel Knight Showdown with Tempest Mask 1000. Oh, wait a minute, that's me. Coming up next is my run. Well then, I guess this will do it for me with hosting, so stay tuned, y'all. I will see you very soon. You're watching Horrible Games Winter Wasteland.